good evening, good day, good morning, good afternoon, whatever, however, whatever it is when you're watching this. Hope things are doing well for you. Today I'm going to be looking at the iSteady gimbal for the GoPro. It's the Pro 3, and this is basically what we got. And this is basically a gimbal's job is where however you got it orientated, it's no matter what you do with your hand, it's supposed to keep it in a position. And plus, if you're walking, it is supposed to alleviate the bouncy of walking. I got it for doing my hiking videos to take a little bit of the up and down out. The iSteady has a fairly simple array. You've got your power button. You've got your mode button. It takes it between the different modes, which I will probably explain a little bit more detail later in the video. This is your joystick. It's left, right, up, down, around, and it does angles, which is kind of cool. And this here is your tilt. You tilt here. It tilts it. Well, it's not wanting to tilt. I think it's the mode I have it set in. Yeah, there we go. There we go. You have to have it set in the right mode. That's your tilt. So it's fairly compact. It's solidly built, but it's not heavy. So it does have a phone app for doing your configurations, for fine-tuning your controls, which is kind of nice. Also comes with a instruction manual that has a IR code that takes you straight to the app, or you can go to the Play Store, Google Play Store, or whatever Apple uses. I don't own an Apple product, so I can't tell you the Apple Store, if it's called the Apple Store or whatever. What's nice is it's about 3 pages, but it's about 15 different languages. So yeah, it's about 3 or 4 pages and a variety of languages. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, yeah, like I said, it's, yeah, many different languages. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go outside, shoot some footage. I will probably mic into my GoPro and narrate as I'm going. I don't know how long it's going to be. It's 30 degrees outside currently, and in Texas 30 degrees is cold. So we will do that, and I'll get everything, get bundled up, get ready to go outside, and see you in a few. Alright, here we are at our standard issue start point for the property. Doing a little bit of panning with the gimbal. See how well this smooths out. It's chickens. Chickens are terrified of the GoPro. Though I expect in this weather they're worried more about eating the scratch than they are the GoPro. Doesn't look like neighbor's cow is out. It's probably staying inside the shed, stay warm. Controlling this gimbal, the joystick is a lot harder in gloves, and it's too cold for my thin Texas blood to not have gloves on. I do have a face mask on now. That is simply because it's cold, not because of any disease things, and my face gets cold and it hurts. So we'll stop and take a look real quick. Oh, spin it around this way. And hi. Oh, wrong button. Yep. It's me in a nutshell. Go back around. Yeah. Yeah, fine-tuning this gimbal with just with gloves on is something of a chore. So we are shooting in 4K, which this is going to be rendered down to 1080p for YouTube, but the raw video is 4K. I'm going into the woods. Although I want to know if I can mount this gimbal. I'm going to play with it. Let's see how well it works on my chest mount. Gotta give me hands free. All right. Hopefully this footage comes out looking the way I hope it does. But should look pretty good. But yeah, putting the mic in and miking it, just the way the gimbal is configured, was a bit of a chore. But looks like deer tracks all through here. Deer be tearing this up. Down through here. I'm gonna go through this newly opened area. Gotta do some tree branch. No, we're not. I gotta trim these branches before it becomes a more viable. Go over here and see. I just don't want the mic cord to get caught up in a bunch of branches. There we go. Everything's nice and crunchy, but whew. Coming up on the shelter I built for the pecan sapling. Looks like it's doing all right. Ooh, ices. Yep, a little bit ice there forming, but got our breathing hole here. So this is the south side. All the really wicked weather it's supposed to come in Saturday night. It's going to be coming straight down here from the north. Some of it's going to be coming out of here from the northeast, but pretty much down this alley here. So we're going across the creek. Let's see how well the gimbal performs on this. All right. Yeah. We do have water. Come across here. Looks like neighbors came out and took their flag down. Woo. Yeah. Go this way. Looks like, just judging by the reaction of the gimbal, this is going to be a fairly smooth video. Walk down the driveway. So, whew. Got the hiccups here. All right, go back around to our starting point, which will also be our ending point.
through here. And that's about it. That's a wrap. We'll call that good.
Okay, to conclude the iSteady video, I am really liking this. I looked at the video. By this point, you've already looked at the video, but I'm really impressed with it. $40, eBay. I said, it is highly. A lot of the hiking and GoPro videos that I've watched really recommend this. This is the Pro 3. For whatever reason, iSteady decided they needed the 3 to go backwards. But it's the iSteady. They also make a version of this for a cell phone, and they also make a version of this for a DSLR in this day, I guess you'd call them. Yeah, with a little bit of work on eBay, you can get a good gimbal, this really good gimbal, at a really good price. I think it's about $98, $99, something like that, new out of the box. Like I said, it is all the stuff, all the research I've done says it is probably the best gimbal for the price, and it's probably the best gimbal for any amateur, someone like me doing amateur type YouTube videos. It's probably all the more you'll ever need. I don't see myself making a Snyder cut hiking video or anything, so I really don't need a whole lot. I just need something to help make a watchable video. So, like I said, I'm gonna grab the book real quick, my iSteady Pro 3 manual, and I can give you the verbatim definition of the different modes. Okay, the first mode is PF, or pan following. This is what I filmed this footage in. It basically, it's slowly, when you make a big movement like a turn or something like that, it slowly pans around. Then you have PTF, which is pan tilt following. And what this does is, if you're holding your thing and you go this way or this way, it will tilt the camera. It will slowly tilt the camera on this axis to keep it lined up. Not only this axis, but this axis and this. Then the third one is all lock. What this does is it locks the camera into a fixed point and will keep the camera at that fixed point no matter how you move. Then the last one is POV. That's kind of self-explanatory. It's point of view. What it does is it rotates the camera facing you, and as you walk, it keeps the camera pointed at you. That's pretty much the different modes in a nutshell. There are a few minor things that got annoying when it's cold and you get gloves on. Your little joystick here, that is a pain. Your little buttons, like I said, for cold weather. You just gotta figure out feeling the buttons through the material of your glove. I imagine in warmish weather or warm weather, hot weather like we normally should have here in Texas, this time of year, where you don't need gloves, these buttons are perfectly well. I did, just because of the way this is set up, the way its default alignment is, miking my GoPro and getting it in there was kind of a task, but we got it done. I went ahead and mic'd the GoPro because it is windy out there, and I didn't want that sound all over the video. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, peace.